The other day you were talking after the Spain game that the 3 finals guys wouldn't be there until Saturday. With the finals ending tonight, does that move up their timelines for arrival?
No.
Okay. And then Zach, I saw he's coming. I think he gets there tomorrow maybe. Will he be able to start practice right away, and will he be able to play Sunday?
I think he'll be available for practice on Friday, and assuming everything goes well, he'll be available on Sunday.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next, we'll go to Gary Washburn and then to Ed Javelinski.
Hey, Coach, how realistic is it that you're going to have the team, given all the issues you've had, completely prepared for Sunday? Is that an expectation, and how can you, without over pushing them, try to get them prepped for Sunday?
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when they get here the day before. Pretty obvious that they won't know everything that's been going on, but luckily it's basketball. We're trying to keep it simple and just, take care of what we think we can take care of, and use advantages that this group might have for opponents, and be as ready as we can possibly be. The good thing is he'll be in shape. I don't know how the plane's going to affect them. That's not an easy flight, but it is true that they won't be as ready to play in the sense of execution that we might want, but that's understandable.
Thank you. We'll go to Ed Javelinski.
Hi, Coach. I want to ask you about international basketball. Tonight, we've seen another amazing display from Giannis, but speaking in general, you said it yourself the other day as well that international teams are getting closer to Team USA. And talent-wise, how would you explain such rise of international players and that shrinking gap between international teams and Team USA? Thank you.
Well, there are more great players all over the world. It's pretty obvious. There are more and more foreign players in the NBA every year, and they go back and play for their home countries, as they should. And it makes the competition even greater. It makes it more challenging for everybody, including us. But that's a wonderful thing. It's obviously an international game, and it has grown. People love it. And you just have to make sure that when you have an opportunity like this, you respect the people you're playing and you play as hard and as well as you can. But there's no doubting that there are more and more great players every single year around the globe.
Thank you. Again, if you have a question, please raise your hand. Joe Vardone, go ahead.
I think how I want to say this. Have you settled on who you want to start between Draymond and Bam? And I know we were talking earlier in camp that the way Draymond plays with Damian was a factor in his favor. I'm wondering if that sort of won out or helped make the decision.
We haven't made any decisions on lineups. We've got 3 guys coming in that haven't been here, and we've got Zach coming in who has been gone for a few days and filled in very nicely when Bradley could not continue. So that's still a work in progress.
Next up, we'll go with Chloe Merrill and then Chris Cross.
Coach, can you speak to the mood in camp right now? How are the players feeling about what's coming up in the next couple of weeks?
They're very excited about it. It's a high character group, works very hard. They understand the challenge, and they're anxious to perform. So they're high spirited and, doing their best to become a team and get used to each other.
Chris Cruz, you're up. Go ahead with your question, and then we'll go back to Ed Javelinski.
Hey, Coach. Will the three guys that are coming from the finals be behind in like your decision as far as like lineup decisions, or once they're ready and up to speed and everything like that, are they is like fair game for them to start, or however you hand out rotation minutes?
We're not sure. Something like that is pretty unique. There's no paradigm or game plan or rule book, for something like that. So it's something we'll discuss the rest of the week and just do what we think is best. Probably make some changes and see what's going on in the game. That'll help dictate how much or how little we want to use them. So it'll be an interesting situation for sure.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Back to Ed Javelinski. Go ahead.
Coach, at the moment you have 8 players. So how does the practice process go with those 8 players? And do you have any concerns regarding chemistry when the other 3 guys will join after the finals?
Well, chemistry is something that we hope forms quickly. These guys get along very well. They know each other. They haven't played together, but they know each other, and they're very happy to be here. They've sacrificed a lot under the circumstances to do this. So the chemistry builds, day by day. You can't force that issue. It just happens organically. So the 3 guys that are coming in will blend in as best they can, and we'll try to do a good job coaching wise to put them in situations where they feel comfortable together.
We'll go to Joe Vardone, and then Gary Washburn's next.
Something else you've been saying a lot is about how you guys want to keep it simple, do a few things well. So given that what you're doing is fairly basic, do you still have to try to get them up to speed before they even arrive? Like, is there some kind of package or tape or something that you will give to them that they can look at on the way over here?
No, they're going to sleep.
Gary Washburn, you're up.
Hey, Pop.
Yes.
Is there do you feel comfortable fielding? I mean, you don't have any choice on Sunday. You got to play. But just given all of what's going on, even now with 3 new guys and then the COVID situation, are you feeling more comfortable as the days go on about the team? And secondly, with no family or friends to join the players, is that a good thing for them to grow closer on this trip? Was the flight to Tokyo here in Tokyo more enjoyable because it was just those guys and you guys?
Well, I don't know if more enjoyable would define it. I think in that sense, it would have been more enjoyable if they had their family and friends.
Yeah.
But in a counterintuitive sort of way now where they're here and they're all alone, they do spend more time with each other, which I believe, does help us become a closer knit group for sure.